Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another GTA Q&A video. My name is SaintsFan, and today I have some questions, some that might be a little controversial. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but we do have some good questions for today's video. The first one from Ranger, and this is an interesting concept. What are your thoughts about a stealth jet similar to the Akula, based off of like the F-22 or the F-35? With upgraded rockets like the Oppressor MK2, just an idea to combat it. So I would say I'm all for it. Any sort of stealth vehicle, I am for it. The fact that you could go off the radar, that is like the #1 thing I want. So the Akula is amazing. We can get some stealth jets, some stealth freaking cars, some stealth boats, I don't know. Anything. I'll take stealth anything. A stealth jet would actually be kind of cool though. We haven't received a new jet in quite some time. It's been quite a while. So, you know, maybe in one of these next couple of updates, Rockstar might go back to some of that military stuff just to switch it up a little bit, because we haven't received any of that really in the past couple of updates. And an F-22 or F-35, like, yeah, for sure, those would be cool. That might be a little too similar to the Hydra and the laser already in the game. One thing that I would love, I don't know exactly how it would work, and as far as like the physics go and all that stuff, it might not be proper for GTA, but I would love to see a Blackbird. I mean, a Blackbird is like it's a stealth jet anyway, and it might not have missiles, and honestly I don't think you really need missiles on a stealth jet, just because the fact that you're off the radar, you can go much faster and stuff. Like, missiles are kind of not necessary. But I would love a Blackbird sort of jet in the game. Now, the reason I say it might not work is because those things went fast. And if they went kind of fast in GTA Online, it might make traveling just kind of awkward a little bit, because potentially you could go from like the LSIA airport to Mount Chiliad in like 10 seconds or some crazy low number like that. Basically, I guess what I'm saying is the map, despite it being very large, it might not be large enough to have a crazy fast stealth jet like a Blackbird. But no, I would definitely like to see some more stealth stuff in the game, whether it is a jet, whether it is boats or cars or anything. Freaking give me a stealth bicycle. I don't care. I'll drive it because I'm off the radar. But I would love that. Let me know in the comments if you would also love some stealth vehicles. Brian, do you think the banning / restricting the use of the Oppressor MK2 would be better? Would better GTA Online? This might be the controversial question. We're gonna say banning the Oppressor MK2 be better? Would make a better GTA Online? I don't know, because look, I will say I'm gonna sort of play devil's advocate, because I already know right off the bat, people who hate the Oppressor MK2, they're going to be like, oh yeah, it would 100% make the game better. But really, it's like, there were griefers before the Oppressor MK2. I don't know if people forgot that or not. Like, people were in Hydras or Jets, or they were in Deluxos. There's no shortage of vehicles to grief in. Now, while yes, the Oppressor MK2 makes it a lot more convenient, griefing is not, or would not go away if they banned it. So would it make it better? I don't think it would, really. I'm sure people will disagree, but I don't necessarily think banning the Oppressor MK2 is the solution for fixing the issues it has brought to GTA Online. Honestly, I think, and just because it seems like it's the most fun when it happens to other games, instead of having just one OP thing, make everything OP. Because then if everything is OP, technically nothing is OP and game breaking. So that's sort of my philosophy. But I am interested to read through the comments to see what other people think. Do you guys believe banning the Oppressor MK2 would better GTA, or do you think it wouldn't matter? Scrappy, Red Dead Redemption's 10th year anniversary is about to come up. Do you think Rockstar's going to do anything cool about it? Maybe a PC port in the works. Now, the reason this question I wanted to talk about it a little bit is because of the whole like PC stuff that's happening over the last week or two with Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, the Red Dead 10th year anniversary is actually not until May of next year. It's May 18th, I believe, of next year. That's the 10-year anniversary. So there are a couple of months. But that would actually be such a cool thing if they did some sort of remastered or PC release for the original Red Dead Redemption game. I would absolutely love that. And that would be a really cool surprise from Rockstar, especially if GTA 6, the next game we're all assuming is like on their agenda. If that's not going to come out for a while, then give us that old game, some nostalgia back. That would be cool. Shadow Ranger, do you think that vehicles are becoming too expensive? I don't think I've actually ever answered this question. I don't think anyone's ever answered it. It's such a simple question. Do I think vehicles are becoming too expensive? I think that Rockstar have hit a wall as far as how expensive they're willing to go. Like, I don't think we're ever going to see a regular vehicle over $3 million. I think they hit that sort of $2.7, $2.8 million mark, and that's where they're stopping, because they haven't really gone up in price over the last couple of years. Do I think they're too expensive, though? I kind of do. And the reason I say that is because the way GTA, the economy has worked, the economy and the prices have all gone up exponentially, but the ways of making money haven't really gone up as much. Like, they're not in sync with each other. It would have been a much different story if the prices of the cars went up at the same rate we could make money, but that's not the case. Back in the day, you could make money, and buying a supercar was not unattainable from just playing little missions and stuff. Like, yeah, it might have taken you a little bit of time, but you could buy everything. Nowadays, it's like, geez, man, you got to either grind heists or like do the glitch for heists, or you have to go AFK in your nightclub to have all that stuff happen, and is kind of a whole process. And even doing all that stuff, you can only get like one new supercar because you got to do all the customization and stuff. Like, you're looking at $3 million. And that doesn't take into account all the weaponized vehicles, which are even more expensive, like $4 or $5 million sometimes. So yeah, I definitely think weapons or vehicles are too expensive now. I just wish the ways to make money also got an increase. And that kind of has slowly been happening, but not at the rate that the cars and the economy in GTA was kind of going up. And that's just sort of my one big complaint regarding all that. Brittany Keeping, would it be practical to add more stores and different ones than just clothing stores like car dealerships and other things like that? I'm going to just completely cancel out GTA Online because that's never going to happen. But I think this is what a lot of us are hoping is going to happen in GTA 6. I would much rather, just because like I love immersion in games, and it's not very immersive just going online to a website to purchase cars and then having it show up. I think it would be a lot cooler to go to certain like dealerships and then buy cars. Maybe only certain dealerships have cars, and you have to drive the car back to your place, and then you can customize them and all that. That is a much cooler concept, and you can say the same for a lot of things. Now, granted, ammo, that was the way it worked, but then they added the little interaction menu cheat or hack, so you could just buy ammo straight from the interaction menu, which is a good game decision because obviously it's annoying to go back and forth for little things like that. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of hope they do add some more stores instead of just buying everything online or most of the stuff online. You have to go to certain stores or places to actually get stuff. I think that'd be cool. And then the final question, the question of the day from Liam. What's the worst thing that Rockstar could add in a future update for GTA Online? I wanted to make this the question of the day because I think I might have asked you guys before, is like, what if you could take one thing out, or like, you know, what was the worst thing in the past that Rockstar added? And we got some interesting comments and answers for those sort of questions. But in the future, for whatever future DLCs, what is the worst thing that you could think of that Rockstar could add? I am curious to see what people come up with because I'm sure there'll be some creative stuff. For me, I honestly don't know. That's such a tough question. What's the worst thing that they could add in a future update? I mean, the meme answer is like an Oppressor MK2, but honestly, for me, I think I'm going to take it a little different. And it might not necessarily be the worst thing in the world if this were to happen, but I kind of don't want them to go back to the business style we already have. If they were to add new businesses in a future update, have something different, have something new. Don't have this similar business to something we already have and then have the same sort of missions. Like, oh, go here, retrieve that, go back, sell it. You know, I just wish there was something a little different. That's kind of what I'm going to say. But I am curious to read what other people say. Thank you all for watching. This is it for the video. Please drop it a like. If you did enjoy, subscribe for more GTA Online content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.